Hello and welcome back to our Creative Craft channel. I'm Anna-Marie and today I would like to show you a very quick demo. But this demo it's about a brand new plaques with Alphabet. Okay, now I am going to be demoing letter M on this large plaque. The size of the plaque is around 26 centimeters square, and you can see the letters are actually nice and large. The good thing about the letters is also the fact that each letter comes with a couple of holes at the top. So you can potentially use the letters individually, just like that, hanging on your walls anywhere you like, or you can mount them onto the plaque. Now these alphabets obviously and the plaque are obviously available on our website annammariedesigns.co.uk, and now onto the demo. What I will be doing today is letter A, and that simply will stand for Anna-Marie. Okay, so you can create your own words, whatever you will like. Now I'm going to put this one to the side. And this is how the plaque looks like. Now the paper that I'm using for this particular project comes from Blissful Paper Range, green, and is 12 by 12 size, just in case you wonder. Now, when I create MDF projects and I need to stick things down, I generally use two types of sticky mediums. One, I always use double-sided tape, and it's just couple of strips, but it's just one of my quirks where I kind of think that you don't want to get into all this trouble designing your project and then something just falls off later on. So that is just my logic. Okay, now I need to remove the tape, which sometimes it's challenging, especially with the super strong tape. There you go. And now I'm actually using the bookbinding glue from Pinflair. So just apply it all over. That's done. And now on to applying the paper. So just position it just more or less in place. There you go. And I am done. Just smooth it out and I am done. Now what I will need for this plaque and the paper, it's a sanding block, but this time I'm going to sand the edges down. I am fine with that. Just wipe this down. Okay, just gonna get rid of this sanding here. Okay, and we're off to next stage. Now, framing, it's very important. Now, it's up to you how delicate you want to do the bevel framing or how strong. I am always inclined to go for a little bit stronger framing simply because you want the design to pop a little bit. So my actual plaque is done. Now onto the actual letter. So with this letter, I've actually crackled it using the same color, and that's white Viva paint. Now, the reason why I used the same color is because I wanted a really, really delicate look to my plaque. And if you'd like to see how the crackling is done, please visit our other video on YouTube, okay, where I am just demoing the actual crackling effect. Now, so the same process applies to this letter. Now, at this point, I obviously need to figure out where the holes are for my hanging. So I'm just going to flip this plaque over, make a couple of holes, hole in each one, and then basically do it from this side so it's nice and tidy. Okay, so then you can attach your string, anything like that. The next stage is the back of my letter A. And I'd like to raise a little bit. So I am just going to use literally a couple of 3D pads just to make sure that this is the height I'm going for. But I will, of course, add a little bit of a pin flag glue on top of that. Now, what I would like to do, because I would like to hang these two letters together, side by side. So I'd like to just double check whether they will be stuck on the same level. So I'm bringing my M onto my A, next to my A, and just positioning in the middle. Okay? And that is fine. Right, and now on to decorating. So I'm using obviously a lot of berries, leaves, stamens, dried flowers and natural fibre. So I'm going to start off with natural fibre, and I'm just going to decorate the top of my A and just a little bit at the bottom. And now I do have some lovely olive green leaves. I just squash them literally with my fingers, and I'm just going to ink them up a little bit from each side. Okay. This one is slightly darker colour ink pad. And just a little bit here, and we're ready. Okay. Now, these flowers that I have created, they actually do come from Blissful Paper range as well, and they are from a pink set, okay? So I've also just put them together and I ink them up as well. And we are now on to actually assembling everything and putting all the decorations together. Now these berries, the micro-beaded berries, they're beautiful. So I'm just going to attach two of them together. And I'm just going to literally pop them in between like so. Now this is a pink micro-beaded berries. So you've got different finishing to all these berries here, as you can see. Now we also have some white stamens. When you applying all the flowers with the pin flare, you do not really want to press anything down. And I know I've said it before, but it is important because afterwards, when you want to just tuck a few other bits and pieces, you can just simply lift them ever so slightly, and that is fine. And now I am bringing, I think, my favorite product for all flower arrangements, and that is dried flowers. So I already know what the pin flare glue is. Now, if you need to apply extra pin flare glue, then you do. Otherwise, just pop them where they're going. And when you think this part is done, then just basically leave it. But I think I'm done here. Now, so onto the bottom part, and I'm just going to take this leaf, break it apart, and just pop it there. Now, the paper flower that I see first is obviously the pink, blissful pink, so I'm just going to use the dotty one first, and then I'm positioning the pink on a little angle, just there. Now I'm also going to bring this little berry onto here, and my dried flowers, just there, and some of the stamens to match, and one here. There you go. Just a little bit more dried flower onto this side. Right, okay, and now I am going to stick a little centers, little beautiful pearl. And to finish this off, what I am going to do, I'm just going to chop some of the pearl stamens really short. And what I am going to do, again, using my pin flare glue, just going to stick, I'm going to stick it to the side of my letter. Now you will see why. So I'm just going to pop, there you go, and one here at the bottom. Now everything matches beautifully well, I hope. And now I know that I might be having a little bit of pin flare glue showing, especially where the pearl stamens are concerned. So I am just adding this beautiful sparkle to my creations, and I'm just going over everything. Now this crushed ice is the really lovely sparkle, but it's also contaminated with snowballs, and I really like that because all those snowballs will actually stick in a couple of places for you, but each time that will be a very, very delicate look. So my alphabet A is done. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. And now if I just show you the M, there you go. That's AM, Anna Marie. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.